Hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Pisces. I'm Jamie Hill Miller.
And I'm Julia Mijas, and hello there, Pisces. I'm going to start with finance because there's a lot of things going on with money with your chart this month. We've got a really full second house. We have the Sun, Mercury, Mars in the second house. So, second house is the money that you earn, your paycheck, your salary. And with Mars in the second house, you could be very, very driven to earn more money. Mars in the second house can also be a little impulsive with money too. So if you feel like buying something this month, make sure it has a good return policy. Now, the other important thing I want to mention about money is we have Ceres, the money asteroid, going retrograde mid-May in your 11th house. This is a house of groups. It is a house of networks. And it has to do with money because the 11th house, if you rely on your networks, your contacts, your client lists to make money, then this Ceres retrograde is really going to affect you. Or if you work with a friend too, or find yourself working with groups of people to make money, you'll definitely be feeling this. So Ceres retrograde is going to be a time of financial review. It's happening from mid-May through late August. And it's a great time to sort of clean up your lists, clean up your networks, ultimately strengthen them, scanning over things and saying, am I making money through this group? Am I doing enough to build up my client lists? The immediate results might not be that encouraging, but it's definitely an important process to be going through. Now, when it comes to relationships, I got a few things to mention there. And by the end of the month, Jupiter, the luck planet, is moving into your fourth house of family and home. Fabulous position for Jupiter. Jupiter loves to be in there. So there's going to be some expansion happening in your home life this year. That's really nice. So if you live with your partner, it's going to be a really good time for living together, getting along well with family members too. This cycle is going to be about 12, 13 months. And then on a smaller level, Venus, the planet that rules relationships, is going to be in your third house of siblings and community through May 23rd. So it's a lovely time for getting along well with your siblings. If you have a partner, maybe you want to sort of enjoy taking a little trip together, maybe renting out a local Airbnb or going to the beach or going to a park. Now, Venus in the third, if you're single, can mean it's a good time to meet someone new through your community. Go to some community events and you might find someone cute there. I know Jamie has some more to tell you too, Pisces.
Yeah, I have some general thoughts. There is a really special day happening this month, which the mutable signs are going to feel the most keenly. You're one of those, Pisces, along with Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So on May 23rd, we're going to have a lovely full moon in Sagittarius, which really brings good vibes, especially to your 10th house of career, landing there in Sagittarius in your 10th house. And so that feeling of expansion that you love to have in your career is going to be going on there. And then Venus opposes it from your fourth house. And Julia spoke a minute ago about Venus passing through your third house and how wonderfully social that can be for communication. But when Venus moves over into your fourth house around May 23rd, then you're going to find that she brings her lovely influence to your home life so that you get along better with people in your home and that your home can be beautified and just that wonderful experience of beauty and connectedness in your home, especially during this full moon, because this full moon coincides with Venus moving into your fourth house. So there's some dynamic interactivity between the zone of career and the zone of home, and a balancing going on, pulling you with really sweet energies in both in those two, seemingly opposite directions. On May 23rd in particular, during that full moon, there's another thing that's coinciding with the moon, which is that Jupiter is sextiling Neptune on Jupiter's way out of Taurus and into Gemini. So Jupiter brings, that feeling of expansion and luck and positivity, and Neptune is your own ruler, Pisces. Now, Neptune's been traveling through your sign for about 14 years. This is Neptune's last year in your sign, and sometimes Neptune sends special gifts just when she's about ready to leave sign. So this could be one of those days when you're, especially radiant, persuasive, buoyant, bouncy, And I think that Neptune and these other planets have some really nice things for you in store. Find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.